it's going live there. Hi, Charlie.
Yeah, still here.
Going live. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. All right, we're going to call that a sound check.
It's a sound check.
Close enough.
Hi, Bessie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm not too bad.
Good.
Let's see. So, thank you so much, Charlie. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to be going live officially in a little less than 2 minutos. We're going to be playing a live game today, a live tabletop adventure game, Pulp Alley. You know what? I feel like I need a China Station book.
Yeah, I think you need a China Station book.
Everybody needs a China Station book.
You know,
Get yours today.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Let's see. Low visibility, sweetheart, so we cannot shoot over 12 inches. Remember that the enemy patrols, the 2 Amazons that are out there, are simply perilous areas. They are not something that we can fight. They are not characters. They do not activate. It's very important that you understand the difference between something that is a character and something that is not a character. In Pulp Alley, characters do stuff, right? These for this scenario, you would call these possibly personalities if you wanted to, but they are basically nothing more than wandering perilous areas. The area within 6 inches of the edge of the table is difficult. So we're both starting within 6 inches of the edge. So if we try to run on the first turn, then we're definitely going to have to take a peril. But I don't think there's a big reason to run on the first turn. We both have plot points that are relatively close to us. We have low visibility, so we are enemies in this scenario. So although we can fight each other, we cannot shoot over 12 inches.
Okay.
Searching, if we are within 3 inches of a search marker, we can search. And what that means for this scenario is that we're trying to find our crew. Maybe I shouldn't have been going over all of this, but the official start has happened. So we're just going to go ahead and say, hey, everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and we are playing a live game today.
Who are we playing with?
Charlie Stout. Say hi to all the boys and girls, Charlie.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Pulp Alley time.
Oh, I need to get a cough drop going.
You need your handy dandy cough syrup in that nice tall glass.
Yeah, my.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we're going to try and go through the what?
Who's the director?
Charlie is starting off as the director. Okay. We're going to go through the special rules real quickly for everybody. Line of sight is limited to 12 inches in this scenario. Again, the Amazons are not characters. They are personalities. They are simply wandering perilous areas. We can, we only start with 2 characters in play. We have our Federation leader over here, and we have the Klingon leader on the opposite side. They are enemies and can fight each other in this scenario. When they are within 3 inches of a search marker, search markers are not perils or plot points themselves, but they can be used to find those things. So those are the places where you go up to within 3 inches of it and you can search. And that's what their goal is, basically to locate their missing crewmen. So here are the crew for the Federation side. We have a sidekick and 3 allies. And then we have the crew for the Klingons up here. Of course, they both have a leader. They have a sidekick, 2 allies, and one follower down here at the very bottom. No, I got that wrong. It's the what?
The Federation have the red shirt follower.
Federation have a follower. I got them mixed up. Yeah. So they have 2 allies and a follower, and the Klingons have 3 allies. Let's see. The Federation has the well armed. See, I got mixed up on this because I was actually planning on using these leagues differently. And then at the last minute, I felt like they fit the other side better and I switched them around. So the Klingons do have the crewmates perk, and the Federation have the well armed and local trader. All right. Continue going through the special rules. If we make a successful search challenge, then we draw a scenario card, and that's when we can find plot points and things like that. The plot points in this scenario are our missing crew. The patrols will wander around. The area within 3 inches of each patrol is perilous, so it's a very large area. At the end of each turn, if there are fewer than 3 patrols in play, an additional patrol is placed. Right now, there are only 2, so we're guaranteed to get another patrol at the end of this turn. Probably. I guess I shouldn't have said guarantee, because there's
No, you
always a
said
chance.
guaranteed.
There's always a
He's
chance that another
guaranteed.
one will appear because of a card. So
He's got
there
that
is
card
that.
marked.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You cannot search a. You cannot search if there is already a plot point or a patrol within 6 inches of the search marker. So, for example, this search marker over here by the shrine, there's an enemy patrol within 6 inches. So, if you were within 3 inches of that shrine, you could not search because there's an enemy patrol there. So this scenario is called Enemy Patrol, and it comes out of the China Station book. And it is the very first scenario in the China Station campaign. And it's been reskinned for a Federation versus Klingon. I think it works really well for this. So we're going to have a lot of fun and kind of play through the China Station scenarios with a Klingon and Federation crew.
Awesome.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Charlie is playing the Klingons. As our guest, he got to pick the league that he wanted to play, and I'm playing the Federation side. And let's just get going.
That's good.
So we've already drawn cards. We're starting turn number 1. Charlie's the director. Charlie, would you like to activate the first character, or do you want me to go?
I'm going to activate first, and I'm going to head as close to that search point as I can get.
Mm-hmm.
Just by the temple.
Uh-huh. All right. So he moves his 6 inches, and you're going to want to search this turn, right?
As long as I'm within 3, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. And you are. So
Okay.
you're going to move your 6 inches up there towards it. And then we're going to draw a random challenge. Oh, that's an uncomfortable chord.
Don't mind cards.
Okay.
It's like
You know
math.
what? When you activate your character, I'm going to play a bad luck on you.
Boo.
And what that does is it makes you discard one of your cards at random. You
But
do
I'm
have a
gonna use-
misfortune in your hand.
I was just going to say I'm going to use my misfortune card.
Okay. So he says no to my bad luck, which is exactly what I was hoping to get, was that misfortune. So it worked out best for both of us. All right. So you move up there, you draw your random challenge. Your random challenge is 2 with finesse or cunning. Uko.
I'll use the cunning at 3d10.
3 die 10. There is no one more cunning. Uko. 3 die 10. We're using Charlie's 2 dice is your success. So you successfully searched, and what that means is we're going to draw a yellow card.
Ooh.
So we're
Yay!
gonna draw a yellow card now. What's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, you're getting your drink. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards lying here. 12
Can I-
cards to pick from, and we're going to roll a d12, and we'll just start with 1 on this side and a 12 on this side. It's a 10. Card number 10 says, event. It is a plot point.
Woohoo!
Position the plot point 1 die 6 inches towards the center of the table. All right. So you have located a colleague you hear in the bushes, hiding.
I'm in the bush.
Let's see, a die 6 towards the center of the table. 5 is the number. So 5 inches off towards the center of the table. We don't know who it is yet, though. So all we're going to do is we're going to put a marker out there for it, and this is a plot point. So 5 inches towards the center of the table puts it kind of over here in this pit. Well, that's kind of interesting. We'll just put it in there, right
Oh.
there. Look at that. So
There you go.
somebody is over there hiding inside that pit.
Hanging by their nails.
Mm-hmm. Now
I think I'd rather be in the bush.
it's
I
worth
would too.
noting. It's worth noting for not right now, but probably for later in the scenario. When a plot point appears, we don't know who that is. If I somehow was able to get to that plot point first, then I would find one of my colleagues. Just because Charlie found the plot point doesn't mean it's necessarily one of his characters. It's actually based on who completes the plot point. So if
Oh,
he
that's an
completes it,
interesting
he
twist.
does get one of his characters. If I completed it, I would get one of mine. We will
When
also
we-
set this card out there because it is removed from the stack, so we know that that is a plot point.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
When we find these crew members, do they join us on the table or are they just found?
They join you on the table, and then you will have another character to move around.
Okay, that's what I wondered.
I think I'm going to basically do the same thing.
Which one are you
So
going for?
that's all of his activations. So I'm going to activate and move 6 inches in this direction. And then I will search. So he moves off over this away. And he will search.
1 with cunning.
1 with cunning. Well, Drake is as cunning as they get.
Not
So
over
he
here.
rolls 3 die 10 for cunning. He needs 1 of these. Okay. Got it? Easy peasy. That means we're going to draw a card. There are now 11 sitting here. This is 1. This is 11. I'll re-roll, I guess, if I get a 12. A 3 is 1, 2, 3. What?
We're not on any cameras. It's okay. Flip it. We'll see it on this one.
An
Uh-oh.
enemy patrol.
Ah.
Place 1 enemy patrol into play 1d8 inches from a random search marker in a random direction. So there are 4 search markers sitting on the table. One of them is going to get a new enemy patrol sitting on top of it or nearby.
I vote for the one by the hut.
Okay, so we're going to start with the one by Drake. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is yours. 7, 8 is over there. Is this on camera?
Yeah. No. Sorry.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Six.
is over there by Uko.
I
Uko's going
knew
to
that
get
was
a
gonna happen.
new 1 die 8 inches away in a random direction. I'll roll the D8 and the direction dice right there. So 7
Okay.
inches behind you, Uko. 7 inches behind you.
Way
7
down at the top of the
inches
hill.
off behind you. So she is lurking over there. Now, this is dark and it is nighttime. So as long as we stay away from the enemy patrols, they will not get us. Remember, they are simply perilous areas in this scenario.
Which is 3 inches in diameter, yes?
That's correct. No,
Okay.
not diameter. It is within 3 inches of the character. So technically, that would make it a 7-inch diameter.
Okay.
Because they have a 1-inch base.
Yep.
You're a maniac.
What?
Hmm.
So it is not close enough to you. But it is close. It is close, and it's definitely think it's on somebody's trail over there because it's kind of following the same trail that you went through. So it may see some signs over there of strange activity. All right. What are we gonna do next? I guess that ends the turn.
Says
This
don't
card
return.
enemy patrol says do not return to stack. So this card does not return to the stack. So as the enemy patrols appear, they will not return to the stack. That is the turn. So the first turn is done, and we have not located any of our crew members, and that's what the story is to find our crew. Both of these ships were battling over this this savage primitive world. Their ships were damaged. They crash here. Their crews are scattered, and now they have to find their crewmates. And
Is that one of your CD huts?
yeah, switch to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is in fact a CD hut.
Yeah, there's let's see what the disc is underneath there.
Hopefully it's nothing bad.
Oh, I know. Sika. Godzilla for the PlayStation 2 made a wonderful made a wonderful base for my terrain. Now, all of these, nearly I use these things like religiously. This is another one here. Let's see what this one is. Rise and Rule of Ancient Empires. And then, of course, I also really like the smaller versions of discs too. This is one of those read write ones here, or a mini or whatever you want to call it. And oh, look, X-Wing. That was a heck of a game. I really enjoyed X-Wing. All right, enough of that silliness. All right, we're starting turn number 2. The Federation versus the Klingons, trying to find.
Cards?
We may not have any fighting in this scenario, and this is a fun one even to play co-op. And I think the last time we did
I
it,
think
we
so,
played
yeah.
this one co-op. If you play it co-op, there's absolutely no fighting. All you're really trying to do is wander around and avoid the booga-boogas. Which reminds me,
Oh, they move.
they move at the end of each turn. They are going to wander. Let's
1d8 inches?
let's double check the range. Um, the enemy patrol moves at the end of each turn. Move the marker into contact with the nearest character within
course.
3 inches. Oh, okay. Well,
Within
you're over 3
3
Yeah,
inches.
yeah.
Otherwise, move it a D8 in a random direction. So that's the one I'm really interested in. I'm really interested to see where that one goes because
Too.
if it can wander over there towards either the plot point or towards Klingon boy. That's gonna be fun.
Hey,
That's
hey,
gonna
we
be
have
some
names
fun.
here, pal.
Uko!
yeah.
Oh, it's moving away. Doggone it. It's heading
Oh,
off
good.
towards the shrine.
They're
You
thirsty.
silly,
They're going to the lake.
silly Amazon. All right, so she wanders away from you. Doggone it. All right, this one here, though. This one is going to go get you. This one is almost in range to cause some problems for you as well. Yes! 6 inches towards that plot point. Oh my goodness. Kind of heading off to the opposite side of it, but it is definitely going to cause some problems over there. 6 inches puts her right on the edge of that pit, staring. She hears something in that pit. She hears.
She hears nothing.
She hears something. What's that? I see something moving down there. Okay.
She has an awfully
We
deep
still
voice.
have she's a 2-pack a day smoker. So
My
I still
goodness.
have one more to activate, which is over here. So I bet this one's gonna head off towards that Klingon as well.
You're gonna do it on pit or on the table?
I'll do it right here. Dang it! Straight towards Drake. Oh, damn it.
Yay.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. So I
Drake
did
likes
not
those
get a
exotic
plot
women.
point. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Animal magnetism.
All right, so she's heading off towards Drake. Dang it. Needed her to go the other way. All right, so that does end the turn, and because there were 3 in play at the end of the turn, we do not automatically get an extra one, and we are starting turn dose. Dose.
All
Let's
right, I
see
pulled
if
the
our...
bullet, so we get cards.
Yep,
Charlie's still the director.
Charlie is still the director.
You got a sucker punch, Charlie.
Sucker punch for Charlie.
Right.
You got a lucky break.
And a lucky break. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Charlie, you are still the director. You are within 6 inches of that plot point, so you could go over there and try and find a colleague. It is going to put you. I'm not saying you have to activate first. I'm just throwing that out there as an option. Remember?
I'm definitely going to be within the circle of death for the patrol.
Sure,
right?
sure. I mean, but you're a leader level character, so it's not like it's
Okay,
not
yeah,
like
I was gonna
you
head
have a
for
lot
the
to fear from
from
an
a savage with a
Amazonian.
pointy stick. I was
Mhm.
gonna head for the other plot point, but I think I will just go for that red one in the pit.
Okay, so you have a 6-inch move. Uko moves into contact with his plot point there. He hears one of his colleagues down in there, and he's going to get a peril.
Okay,
as he
before you
comes
do
clo-
that, what this is a rules question. What order
Uh-huh.
do we resolve this in? Do we do the plot point first or the peril from the savage?
Oh, good point. We would do the peril from the savage because it would occur while you are moving and you come within 3 inches of her before you actually touch the plot point. So you're exactly right. Good observation there, Charlie.
I just wondered because I didn't know how it would work.
Yeah. No, you're exactly right. Yeah, the moving into her zone of ferocity would actually halt you at about 3 inches away from her. So that is where the peril for her occurs.
It's one with might.
Only one with might. Unfortunately, he only has 1 die 4 in might.
You're
That's
reading that wrong.
I
Clean
think
your
that
glasses,
says
pal.
I think that says 3 die 10, but
okay. All right. I guess if that's how you want to play it.
Some people.
I guess if that's how you want to play it. Oh, and you.
Oh, got it.
Oh, dang it. All right. So you got it.
Barely, but you got it.
All right. So you managed to sneak past her. And then you reach the pit. And now you will have to take another peril. Look out. The pit of the edge of the pit is slippery. I think they use this as some sort of tiger trap.
2 with finesse or cunning.
2 with finesse or cunning. And again, you have 3 die 10 to roll. Checking your cards. Checking your abilities. Doggone it. Uko, you got Lucky Devil. You also have Danger Sense.
Oh, look at that.
So we're gonna say you automatically passed your first peril, which would have been her moving into contact with you.
Mhm.
Your
All right.
second peril, you would have had to roll for, and
So
we're
we'll
gonna
say that
say
was your
it was
one
that
point.
card that you rolled, right? So
Okay.
done. So this card would be the plot point itself.
All
So
right.
now you got your free pass basically for your danger sense. And then
I forgot.
your second peril you passed by rolling. And now it is the plot point challenge. And you're going to have to roll 2 successes with finesse or cunning. Oh, I don't see any way he's going to make this. I don't see any possible way.
Why do you say that?
He's only got 3 die 10 and he's going to have to roll 2 successes.
Why do you say these things?
Here we go. Here we go. This is it. Bam. Count them up.
3.
Okay,
1,
3
2, 3.
successes.
Got it.
Doggone it. All right, you have one of your colleagues. You found one of your
Woohoo!
colleagues, and it is determined randomly. So we're going to have to determine
gonna
who it
get?
is that you pull up out of the pit. So you have 3 allies, 1, 2, 3, and 1 sidekick. So we're going to start
On
with
War Sharks.
Yeah, Warshock's who you want, definitely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is Warshocks. 7, 8 is Warshocks.
Yeah.
Warshocks
Woohoo!
leaps
Arr.
up out of the pit. Now I don't
Applause.
think we draw another reward card. I think this is the reward. Yeah, this is the reward. Place it next to your character. Place a random colleague, and you got Warshocks next to your character. So you can't get into it doesn't matter if you're in contact with it or not. I can't get you outside of its 3-inch range, and you're
Right.
not going to activate this turn. Give me an idea where you think you'd like to be. Would you like to be behind Uko towards the plot point over there in the temple? You have to be in contact.
Yeah, right there is fine.
Okay. All right. And then this card is returned to the scenario stack. The colleague is not ready and cannot activate this turn. If you do
Okay.
not have a colleague to place, hold this reward as normal. Okay. So you have your colleague, and that's it for your activation. You're
Yep.
done over there.
I think it's up to
So
you, Cotton.
what do you say?
It's up to you, Cotton.
It's up to you.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I guess I'm gonna
Move your camera.
move into contact with this hut. I'm gonna get over here, kind of get over here up against the hut. And I am within 3 inches of the marker, so I'm going to try to search again now. Let's see what the challenge is.
3 with shoot, finesse, or cunning.
Why would
Freedom
you
and weep.
why did you do that?
Draco.
Why did you do that?
I don't like the Federation.
Why would you do that? Shoot, finesse, or cunning. Shoot is 4 die 10.
Can't make that.
Shoot is 4 die 10.
Got something to bump it up with.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like that. You like that bumping, don't you? All right, here we go. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it
I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna
Oh, you let it go.
And not to interrupt.
4
you
die
have
10. I gotta get 3 of these.
Gotta get it.
Oh,
one
damn it.
trick. Okay. Never mind.
What was it?
Well, he's got trick, I believe, which would
Uh
add
huh.
one to his
Uh huh.
shoot.
Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't, and I still passed it. So I got my
Okay.
3. I probably should have used my trick. So I got past it. I'm gonna play my lucky break, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Okay, the cards you got are sidestep and bad news.
Sidestep and bad news are the 2 cards that I drew. And all that means
Now you get to draw.
is I draw a yellow card. That wasn't even a peril.
Can you tilt that camera over so we can see the yellow cards?
Oh, okay. So let's see. What do we got? 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll call it 10. See what we get. 7. What is it?
I think you're running a little hot.
I am?
Yeah.
Who is? Just me in general compared to Charlie? Charlie, give me a sound check.
Can you still hear me? Is everybody
Okay.
there?
Yeah,
Alright.
you're just tipping into the yellow.
Was that your observation or did someone comment?
Well, they said that you're coming through louder than us, and then
Who's
And
us?
then they can't hear me, probably.
then Charlie and
They ought to be
Bessie.
able to hear him. He's popping pretty good. 7. Did I draw my card? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dun dun dun! Yay! It's a plot point. So a d6 inches towards the 2 inches. So it's inside the hut. Somebody is hiding inside that hut. Oh my God! Look at that hut.
Wow. Jeez.
Oh, see
I'm
what
gonna
go-
But only because you took the top off the hut.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Look
That's it.
at that
No,
hut.
no.
I would like to show you guys how I made this. It was incredibly easy and fast. It was actually pretty fun. I discovered this. It was a treat to put this together. Except for the roof. I hated the roof. But this thing, that was super cool. Okay, so that ends my turn.
Do
So
we get to figure out? Oh no, you have to complete the plot point.
yeah, I don't know who it is yet. We do not know who it is in the hut. All right. The last thing that occurs to the turn is our 3 wanderers wander. Now this one over here will not wander. Remember, they will move into contact with the nearest character. So this one will move into contact with him. So
Do
that
you know
will.
any Klingon?
Do I know any Klingon?
Uh-huh.
No, not very much. See, like,
Unfortunately, I don't either.
yeah.
I have
What's
enough trouble with
the
English.
sword that they use? The batlath?
Baklava.
Baklava. Baklava. The baklava.
Pretty
I
sure.
think that sounds right to
I
me.
think
That
that's
sounds
it.
right. Hoda is would be like captain. Hoda. Okay,
Clem
anyhow.
Cadiddlehopper.
What was that?
Clem Cadiddlehopper.
Clem Cadiddlehopper. That sounds Klingon to me. So the other 2 are going to wander. So we'll roll for this one over here. See where she goes. She needs to head. Oh, good. She's leaving Drake. She's wandering off. She's lost his scent. The one over here by the shrine. 8 inches off. Doggone it. 8 inches off this way. So that's going to basically put her up against the edge of the table. Okay.
Is that it? Only 3?
Yeah, only
Okay.
3 right now. Okay. That will end the turn. We don't have any recovery checks. We're
So we're
trying
on
to
the board?
gather our colleagues.
Cards?
Any colleagues that are not discovered during this scenario
Are dead.
have a chance of
No.
being captured and that is the follow-up scenario. Starting turn number tres.
Cards.
Charlie is still the director.
Charlie, you got buy some time.
Buy some time, sir. Buy some
All
time.
righty.
Buy
I'll give
some
$1.50.
time. $1.45.
And you got a
Just reward. Just reward. And that means we are starting turn number 3. Charlie, you are the director. Both of your characters are currently in a perilous area. What are you going to do? Are you going to activate, or are you going to make me go?
When I activate
This guy.
Yuko, or whatever his name is,
Uh-huh.
I have to go through a peril
Yuko.
first before I move, correct?
Yes, you're going to take a peril as soon as you activate.
Okay, so
Because
I
you're
will
standing in a
activate him
perilous
first.
area.
Is that the leader?
Both
Yes.
of them. Both of them are within 3 inches
Well, one
of.
had danger sense, so.
Correct.
Who's
One
got
has
danger
danger
sense?
sense, so that would use your danger sense, and you could just use it to pass the peril. Now, here's an interesting thing about this, Charlie, is that you don't have the option. You don't have the option with that. If you successfully roll more than you need to defeat one of these perilous areas, did he already do that?
No.
He got one exactly.
He got one, which is what he
exactly,
needed.
yeah.
So if you roll
Yeah.
more than you need to complete the peril, that actually gets rid of the perilous area for
Hmm.
this scenario, which you cannot do with danger sense. It explicitly says that in the
Because
scenario.
you don't.
Because you don't roll, right? Because if you don't roll, then you cannot roll more
Somebody-
dice.
Okay.
Anywho,
Well, since I didn't know that, I will go ahead and take the peril then.
For your leader?
Yes.
you can't. You
What do you mean?
because danger sense says you automatically pass.
Oh, I see.
So
I
there's
don't
no
have the
choice.
option.
You don't have the option
right.
to take the peril.
Okay.
So you do automatically pass it, and that will allow you to continue your activation. Do you want to move back to the temple and do some more searching over there? Or do you want to head off towards the shrine, or do you want to go a different direction?
Let's go ahead and go back to the temple. I didn't realize that was an option, but yeah, let's do that.
Yep. So you only need to move about 3 inches or so to get back to range here. I guess you'd probably want to move over 3 inches away from
Yeah.
Yes,
from
please.
the
Try to get out of that.
yeah. So you are out of its perilous area, so it will not move back into contact with you. And from there, you can do a pip and take a challenge to do
Bum,
your
bum,
search.
bum. One with cunning.
One with cunning, you only
Oh,
have
we're dripping.
3 die 10. Dripping in cunning, I hear. So 1
But not out of the water.
die 10 is all. You only need 1.
Got
Easy
'em.
peasy. Would you like to use your buy some time to draw 2 cards or add a turn to the scenario?
I would like to use it to draw the 2 cards, please.
Okay, 2 more cards for Charlie.
All right, you got an out of ammo and a stumble.
Out of ammo and a stumble. Out of ammo
Does he have any
and
discard
a
ability?
stumble. Slam.
Oh,
Yes, he
okay.
does have
I do have a
discard
slam.
ability.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Okay.
your crewmates ability going now that you have a character in play. Okay.
Does he get a yellow?
Yes, yellow card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why do we only have 9? Because we're missing that one. Okay, and that one. Okay, here we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is an enemy patrol.
no.
Place 1 enemy patrol in play 1d8 inches from this character in
Uh-oh.
a random direction.
4
4 inches behind you.
Is that inside the temple or on the outside?
We're going to put it on the outside.
Oh, that top doesn't come off, does it?
Yeah. So she is back here 4 inches away, which is conveniently 1 inch more than what we really wanted it to be.
No, I think it's exactly 1 inch.
If it had been 1 more inch, that would have been awesome. But at 4 inches, it's still a little iffy what direction it might go.
Can you pop that other camera around so you can see it?
So she's over here on this far side of the temple. And there she is in relation to where you are. All right, now you can continue activating, or you can. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
What's wrong? What did we forget?
You cannot do a search if there's an enemy patrol within 6 inches of it. All right. Charlie.
All right.
Uh,
You want to just put him back where he started from and start over?
yeah. Yeah, let's just do
Right.
that.
We'll do what I
Okay.
was originally going to do and head for the search point down by the
Shrine.
lake there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know you passed the peril. So you have a 6-inch move. That puts you within 3 inches. So it's not really going to change much. It's going to put you over there. You would have been able.
Go ahead and place the enemy group
Yeah, 4
wherever from
inches
him.
would have been 4 inches off this way.
Yeah.
And there she is. 1, 2,
We're
3,
really working
4.
the rules today.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I forgot the
No,
scenario
That's
rule.
good. I've played
Okay.
enough to know better.
But it didn't really change much. So she's over there
Yeah, it just
instead.
shifted a little bit.
Now, you still have one character that can activate, and that is
War shocks.
War Shocks. Or you could make me go.
I'm going to make you go. I want to see what happens in the hut.
Okay. Let's do the hut. Let's do the hut thing.
When the hut's rocking, don't come in knocking.
Whoa there, lady. Whoa there, lady.
Gilligan's Island.
All right,
the
so
Mountain
we are a
Queen.
little over 6 inches from the nearest enemy. So he is going to wander into the hut and see what the peril is. So he wanders into the hut, and all of a sudden, someone strikes at him from out of the dark
With a coconut.
with a coconut.
Can he dodge it?
Drake has 3 die 10 in cunning, and he passes it. So now the plot point.
No.
What?
You get to pick a person.
No, that was the plot point. That it's a plot point, so that I have to pass the peril.
That's right. Sorry.
And then I have to do the.
You ready?
Yeah.
2 with might or finesse.
2 with might or finesse. Boy, he doesn't have much in the way of might, but he does have finesse.
With pants like those, I'm surprised.
He's got the
cargo
finesse.
pants out to.
He's got the
They're
finesse.
huge.
So 3 die 10. I can do trick to discard a card.
Might as well, but
Stay
stand up.
down. Warmed up. Bad news. Sidestep. Just
Unless you're
reward.
going to start a scrum.
My gosh, I don't know that warmed up's going to get used. So I'm going to go ahead and toss my warmed up to get an extra
Thank you.
dice. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, though, I want to use my just reward.
You're gonna give them- Oh, I guess.
I'm going to use my just reward and go ahead and become the director,
Just
just in
in
case.
case.
Just in case something goes wrong and we get it done now. Okay, so 2 with finesse. Finesse. And got
Got
the
it.
2 I needed. So I get to find out who is the character. Let's hope it's my number 2. Because I need a number 2. I need a good number 2. Been a while since I had a
completely
been a
inappropriately
while
dressed.
since I had a good
It'll
number
be
2.
Paige.
Is that
Okay.
her name?
What? Paige? There's one named Paige, yeah.
With the shirt instead of the pants.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is my number 2
I
on
guess you got
7,
in a
8.
hurry.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is Diaz. Diaz has a burst, and he will now appear inside in contact with me. I'll just put him right there. So that's who struck at me in the dark. Diaz, what are you doing? Oh, I didn't see your shiny gold shirt. All right.
Well, red shirts. aren't
So
known for their
he's
best.
done. So I'll.
Oh my God, what's happening?
I was getting a call. That was interesting, huh?
Who calls?
Who calls? Who calls me?
Who calls in this day and age?
Let's see. So all we have left is War Shocks.
Fuzz.
Okay. War Shocks. What's War Shocks gonna do?
Well, he's going to activate and take his peril.
Oh, good point. So peril
just-
is one with cunning. Well, if there's one weak spot on War Shocks, it's definitely
Son of
cunning. What?
a-
What?
Pip is not working. Off? Pip on. All right, we'll just do. I like this. Do it.
Okay.
Roll.
So I need one of these. Got
it.
them both. So she passed her peril. What would she like to do now? Where's she going?
She's going to go down right next to Yerk or whatever his name is, the leader guy.
Uko!
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to get you within 3 inches. She's going to be just slightly outside of that 3-inch range, so she's not going to be able to do a search there. And that ends the turn.
Except for moving all of the
Yeah.
natives.
All right, here we go. So you are outside of 3 inches from all of them. So you have avoided.
Oh, did we get more than one success to remove the peril?
Yes. Yep. We rolled 3 successes
That was
on that
nay.
one. I only needed 1.
We got 3.
No, because you only had 2 dice.
Oh.
Pretty sure it was a 6 and a 4 though. So yeah, it was still more. So that one's
Got
gone.
16 successes on 2 dice.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's the way I heard it.
it is gone. Let's see. Patrol,
Yeah,
wander, eliminate. When you roll more might finesse or cutting successes and you need to advance the patrol, you have the option to remove it from play. Note the patrol cannot be removed. Okay. You actually have the option. There's no real reason to keep it in play, I don't think, Charlie. So do you want to go ahead and remove it?
Yes, please.
Okay, it is gone. So now we're going to roll for the ones that are still in play. So we have one over there. 4 inches back this way. We have one with the blowing. Well, she's heading back to the temple. She's heading back. She says, I think I was supposed to be over here. So she's going to head back in that direction and hide behind the temple. This one over here.
Oops.
5 inches towards. Better leave that there and measure this one. 5 inches off this way is going to put her.
Yeah, she did end up just about where we.
Yeah, just about where she started. Wow, she almost ended up within 6 inches of that one too. Okay. And that ends the turn.
Yeah.
That ends the turn. Okay. Pull a bullet. Federation is directors. I'll take a card.
Okay, you got trip up, Charlie. You got a bad feeling.
Bad feeling. Okay. We don't need to add anybody. I am the director now. I guess I'm going to ask you to activate a character, Charlie.
We don't need to add anybody.
No, there's 3.
Oh,
If there's less than If there's less than 3, you add
Less than
one.
3. Okay. All right.
Am I already close enough to the shrine to?
Yes. Your
Okay.
leader is. Your sidekick is not.
I will do that with the leader then.
Okay. Leader activates. And any reason to move?
Can we scoot that camera?
Not really.
Not really, no.
Okay.
Perfect. That's
Uh. Okay. Draw his search challenge.
good. It is 2 with might or finesse.
2 with might or finesse.
I choose might. 3d10, please.
3 die 10. You need 2 of these. I don't feel like there's any reason to really use the bad feeling here. You have a good chance at passing this, but I just want to make sure you remember you do have a bad feeling.
I'm saving it.
Okay. You need 2.
You got him.
You got them. So the search is successful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, normally you would just draw a card, but because we're doing this for y'all, we like to do it, make sure we're completely random. 1. Card number 1 is
A patrol.
halt.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
it's not an enemy patrol. Halt is what it says. So you could select 1 enemy patrol. One enemy patrol. And for the remainder of the scenario, this patrol no longer wanders the table. They will halt where they are. So, through some sort of Klingon trickery, you have tricked them into holding their position. Maybe the one back by the temple or the one that's nearest to you.
Is she is not going to stop you from doing that.
No.
At that point, right?
No.
Okay, then I'd say maybe this one.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the one that's over there out in the open by the edge of the table.
Nearest to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that
Okay,
one.
that one is halted and it will not move any further. So it is.
Too
it
bad
is
she
done.
wasn't closer. That would.
Yeah. You shut down one of
Yeah,
those.
that
Yeah.
would've been
Yeah.
nice.
You're exactly right.
But it's still on the table, so it counts as 3.
What did he say?
Since it's still on the table, it counts as
Yes,
3.
you're exactly right. Now your sidekick could still activate and search because at this point, yeah, and I am going to ask you to activate another character, so your sidekick is the one that will be activating.
And there's no plot
Yep.
point, so he can search.
Yep.
So move
Yep.
him
She
close
just
enough
needs to move
here.
up an inch.
Yep.
Okay. She moves up an inch, and here is her search. I better double check that. I'm pretty sure you can have multiple characters search. I think there's only 2 things that say that you're not allowed to search. Doesn't say anything about being only able to search around a marker once per turn, so we're good. Give him his challenge.
It is 2 with cunning or might.
2 with cunning or might. Both of those are
has-
Warshock's weak spots. You have 2 dice in that.
We have
Now
a bad
you
feeling.
could use your bad feeling. It could also get worse, or you could just go for it. What do
Yeah,
you
I
think
think
you
I'm
want
just
to
going
do
to go
here?
for it. It's 2d6 either way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just go for it.
Okay, you don't want to use the bad feeling.
No.
Okay, here is the roll. Surely I can roll 2 successes.
Sure you can.
Woohoo! Got it.
Do it with a 6 and a 4. You got your search is successful. I think I have 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
Is a peril.
Ah.
No, the
Oh.
character, friend or foe that is nearest to the edge of the table takes a peril.
That's one of you guys.
I
isn't
think
it?
it probably is. I think it probably is. We better find something else to measure with. All right.
It's gonna be
my
me.
2 characters are fairly close. I guess Diaz is the nearer. He's obviously the nearer character. So I'm going to say Diaz is 8 inches. And I'm going to say you are over that. So Diaz takes a peril.
Okay, and the peril is 1 with might.
1
What does he
with
got?
might. He has 1 in might.
Oh, let's see it. Or are you gonna try and dodge it?
Maybe. Diaz, he has 1 in
You have a
dodge.
sidestep.
It does have a sidestep. Gosh, when else am I going to do it? I could just lose this character as soon as he appears. You know what? We'll just roll it. I'm, Diaz tried to attack me anyway.
He did. He threw
He
a
did.
space
He
coconut
did.
at you.
Maybe this is like a little elbow. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And he dodges that. All right.
He dodged my elbow.
Well, he didn't dodge it, but he avoided it. Do not return to stack, it says. So that's gone. And that one doesn't
That's
go
it, so
back. And this one doesn't go back either. Keep those together. And so you have activated
Yep.
all your characters. I still need to activate.
Let's move your camera.
Okay.
Yeah, Diaz isn't that hot to try, is he?
Well, he's an ally level character. That's not what he's here for, but
Well, I know, because I was thinking, but he couldn't. I don't know if he could search and then let.
oh yeah, absolutely. He could search.
I know he could, whether he's capable of.
Oh, he's
actually
more than
succeeding.
capable. Are you disparaging Diaz here?
I don't-
Another nice thing
Well-
about searching is that there really is no negative consequences to failing it. You simply don't find anything. So it's not like it's a peril or something like that. Now you can discover bad stuff, but it is what it is. The first thing I want to do though is I am going to activate Diaz. I'm going to move him out of the hut and I'm going to get him out here a little bit.
Mhm.
You know what? Maybe I could go cause some problems for the Klingons. How many turns do we have left?
3.
What are you doing?
What?
You think he's gonna survive? I will-
Diaz?
I will crush him
Yeah,
like a.
but if they're dealing with him, then that means they're not doing
I
stuff.
could literally.
Doing stuff.
What's it? What?
Doing stuff. Doing stuff.
A hot glue is bigger than him, please.
Ew. You must be from Oklahoma.
All right, what you gonna do?
He's gonna move right where he is, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
He's all talk. Yes, all of this.
He's going to throw another coconut.
And he's gonna search. Give me a search.
One with finesse.
1 with finesse. He can do that. 1 die 6.
Oh, he's got nothing. He's got a D4, doesn't he?
That's what I heard.
I can still make it on a 4. We had actually talked about when we were designing Pulp Alley, we'd actually talked about using D4s because you still have that basically a 25% chance of success. And it was like, nah, we're not.
I
gonna
had
do that.
wondered about that.
Yeah, yeah. It still comes up every once in a while. We're gonna add it back in, but nah. Diaz has nothing. I don't have really any cards to help me. I don't think you have anything. Unless you wanted to play your bad feeling, you could make me get a different card.
No, go ahead.
Okay, here it is. A 6. Oh, okay, no search. All right. You've already activated both of your characters, so that's all that's left is to activate Drake.
Capitano?
You're going to go ahead and step out of the hut for whatever reason, and then
Parachute pants.
do his search.
Can't touch
He's going to
this.
search.
One with finesse.
1 with finesse. Would you like to use your bad feeling to make me swap that out?
No.
Okay, 3 die 10 to find something.
Sidle through the doorway.
Yeah. I could bump this, but I think I can do it on 3 die 10.
Oh,
What do you
sure.
say? Let's just take the chance. Just barely.
Got it.
Okay. Do I have any cards to play when I pass something? No. Okay. Let's see what the card is, huh? So that was a successful search. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, I want to find another character. Oh, this goes back in. This goes back in.
Yeah. Shuffle those up.
Shuffle those back up. Here, you do it. Did we forget any?
No, I think we put the other one back in.
Okay.
You were the one holding it out.
Hey, I like to hold it out. Okay. Flop it out there. Flop them. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah!
Oh my god.
Ah!
Flopping
Dice
it
flying.
out.
Gotta be on the table.
Card number 3.
Dun, dun, dun. I got it. Lost again.
Oh no! Lost again. So he gets lost in the fog here, and he moves a D8 inches in a random direction. Damn it! Damn it! Do not return to stack. Oh, 7. He's wandering off towards the lake. He's wandering off. He says, "Oh, let's see what's over here."
There's too much fog, Captain. I can't tell you which way to go.
Yeah. So he ends up clear over here, standing at the very edge of the pond, and that one is gone. No more.
And we
of that
thought
card.
Diaz was dead.
Damn it! There's got to be like 4 of the good cards in here, and I draw crap. All right. It'll
I don't know, my
eventually,
last two haven't been that
possibly
great.
get down to the point that that's all that's in there. Okay. Let's see. That ended the turn, didn't it?
Yeah, so we're just
So we're just going to move our baddies.
she
There are
stays.
still 3 in play.
It's just the
She's
other
not
2.
moving. Let's see what Blowy Girl does.
Okay, that's not her
Blowy
name.
Girl is coming back this way 5 inches.
Of course.
The Temptress?
She is Little Miss Blowy. Okay, Blowy's
That's
back
Madam
here.
Blowy.
Let's see. This one over here. This one is sketchy. I don't want this one coming towards me. No.
Follow the golden shirt.
Oh, that is crappy. That is a crappy move.
That's good enough.
It is
It's not
not.
great, but it's okay.
4 inches.
Quit moving my terrain.
4 inches that away. 4 inches is going to put her right there. And that's got her within 6 inches of my search marker. Doggone it. Doggone it.
I have to
stinks.
step away for just a moment. If you guys want to do a quick commercial, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So that's going to end the turn. That's all that's happening there. And now we're going to go to
Pulling a bullet.
drawing
You
cards.
got cards.
I'm still the director. Stay down.
And that's Charlie's.
Charlie got to stay well. Stay well is what Charlie added to his hand. Stay well. Let's see. I hope y'all are enjoying this today. This is very much, it is probably going to end up being a non-combat scenario. This is the starting scenario for the China Station campaign. It is a great introductory scenario for Pulp Alley because it teaches you things like just moving and perils and plot points and things like that without being very combat heavy. The next scenario, I think, can start getting a lot more combat oriented, but this one can oftentimes is played without any fighting whatsoever. Even though we're not co-opt, it's still very much going to end up being a no combat. And that's a lot of fun still. It's a lot of fun. There has been basically almost no contact between the Klingons and the Federation. Doesn't mean it couldn't happen, but time is running out for it to happen. If you haven't already, please take a moment and make sure you get subscribed to our little channel. We definitely appreciate that. We need your support. So we don't ask for money, but we do ask you to take a moment right now and hit that like button for us. That's important to kind of show a little bit of support for our silly little game and our silly little show. So we definitely appreciate the folks that jump on here and join us. I know, isn't that awful? Becca is on here. Becca Schwartz, when withdrawing from a brawl, do you have a peril? No, Becca, you do not. But it's not particularly, I wouldn't say it's easy to withdraw from a brawl. there are two things that have to occur. First, you have to say, I'm going to dodge. And then you have to avoid taking any hits. If you do both of those, then you're allowed to move away 1 inch from that engagement.
Okay, I'm back.
Clyde Dashing is on. What?
He's back.
I'm still saying hi to folks. I see Nay on here. I see Dennis Cross. Throw a howdy in the chat for me right
see
now so I
Jim,
can
a
see who
Chad.
all's on here. Chad is on here. Red Shirt Live lives for now. Howdy from a Nay. Type a howdy in there. Let me see. Gilman's on here. Gilman, do I still need to send you your markers? Pub to see Star Trek getting the PA treatment. Yes. Thank you so much. Howdy from Becca. Howdy from Jim Gilman. Thank you guys so much. Throwing a howdy in there for us.
William Schmidt-Motz.
William Schmidt-Motson. Sean Hudson over in El Paso. Derek Bidas. Thank you so much, Derek Bidas. Let's see.
Yeah, I had
Starting
to go
turn
answer the
5.
door.
We only have 2 turns to go. This one's going
Oh,
fast.
Charlie, you got to stay well as your card.
Stay
Okay, thank
well.
you.
Uh-huh.
That is the only promotional card or the only
Burn.
Vern is on here. Randy Wendell also. Thank you so much, Randy. Louis up in Canada. Let's see. Stay Well is the only non-basic card that we include in our Sunday games. So Charlie, I don't know if you have it or not.
I do
but
not. Can you show it on the screen?
Sure. Yep. Before any player rolls a health, reliability, or horror check, the check is automatically passed, and you draw 1 card. So you can play that, to help me out a little bit if you'd like to. Or if you're playing co-op, you could do that to help a partner. As we start turn number 5, we've already drawn cards. We're starting turn number 5.
Who are you going to make go? Who's it going to be? Me or you?
I'm going to go. I'm going to
Okay.
go. I'm going to move.
Are you within 6 feet?
Oh, crap. I can't do my plot point. I can't do my search marker.
Wah, 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 wah.
Damn it. And
These are the hard times.
I don't have another search
Write this
marker
down.
anywhere close. She has wandered over and got right on top of my search marker, or close enough to shut it off. You know what? Maybe I could make her disappear
How are you going to do that?
by knocking her out.
How are you going to do that?
I move into her range, and then I roll more successes than I
How are you going to
need.
do that way?
Diaz.
All right, let's see it, Big Mouth. Big Mouth Diaz. That's what I heard.
Diaz can handle it.
Give the boy another coconut.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got
damn
coconuts.
it.
What could go wrong?
Damn it. Am I
Go
within
on.
6 inches of the edge?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Damn it. Ah.
This is fun.
All right. I'm going to ask you to activate a character.
Okay, I am actually going to activate my leader.
Who did he say?
My leader. He's going to do another search.
Oh, leader activates. Is not within range of anything.
And searching, and it is 2 with finesse or cunning.
2 with finesse or cunning, and we know he is the cunning sort. This is your search challenge. You have 3 die 10 in it.
Did you want to use a bad feeling?
No.
3 die 10 to do it. Searching.
Got it.
Dang it. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards here. 7 cards. Reroll if I get an 8. 2. Dose. Card dose is a plot point. Doggone it.
Yeah.
All right. D6 inches towards the center of the table.
3.
3 inches is going to put it in the bushes. Let's get a little marker to put out there. Put a. It's gonna put it 3 inches this way. It's gonna put it in that bush. Okay. Well, it's not completely in the bush. It's right there. All right. Good enough. So it's only about an inch away from your sidekick there.
So I'll have
I
her.
am going to ask you
Oh,
to activate another character.
okay. Then I will have her uh, go for that plot point then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So just an inch to it, not even an inch, and then you'll have to take a peril.
Woo! 3 with broad might or finesse.
3 with
I want to
broad
use my bad
tonight.
feeling on that one.
Says
Feeling now.
bad feeling. Bad
How
feeling comes out, and
saving
what
it
that
up.
does is you could discard that card and swap it for something else. So that
What
means
that
I don't
something
want that
else
big
is
one.
1.
1 with
With
finesse or cunning. Well, she has 3 die 8 in finesse, so she can do that. 3 die 8, and you only need 1 of these to be a success.
He
Double
says
checking
that, but
your cards, double checking my cards. Okay, 3 die 8, and all you got to do is get 1. There's no way you could fail that.
all you
Not with
got
the
to do
purple dice.
is
You failed it.
Bessie, I
Okay.
told you not to roll those dice. Doggone it. I'm sorry, Charlie. I didn't realize Bessie was going to get in there and roll those dice. So
He
she.
can
What?
I
So,
told you, it was, you know.
so that was the peril. That was the peril. Okay, so you do take 1 hit, and gonna have to roll a health check. You know what? I'm gonna add my bad news in there, and I'm gonna ask you to roll a 2 dice health check.
And
Now you're
stay
gonna.
wells at the end of the turn, right?
No, stay
Oh.
well. Stay well right now. Stay well is right
Yep.
now. Would you like
Yep.
to use your stay well instead of rolling a 2 dice health check?
Yes, I would like to use my
Okay,
stay well.
your stay well is gone.
Heathen.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I have not activated anybody, and I don't have a plot point or a search that I can do over here, so I might as well. Well, I'm going to activate Drake, and he's going to.
Switch that camera over.
Thank you, sweetheart. I'm going to activate Drake,
What's he gonna do?
and he's going
Take a
to.
dip in the water?
He's going to run. He may.
Oh,
He
he
may.
gets a peril.
That's right. He gets a peril.
Yeah, he does.
He's going to run, so he will take a peril.
1 with cunning or might.
1 with cunning or might,
I was really hoping it was
and
obvious.
3 die 10. I bet you were. I bet you were. I bet you were. I bet you were. So I got the 1 that I needed, so I avoided that, and I'm going to run 12 inches. What else do I got to do? I don't have anything else to do. I can't do another search. So a 12-inch run will put me up here towards the naughty Klingons. Oh, those dirty Klingons.
Okay, Pally.
Oh, those dirty, sneaky Klingons.
I think you're the dirty one.
When I
You're
get
coming onto our side of the road.
when I get over there, I'm going to shoot at
Typical Federation.
War Shocks.
Except for my out of ammo card.
Okay. I didn't give him an opportunity to play a card at the start of the activation, which I should have done. So I'm going to go back and let him play his out of ammo card. Remember, this is supposed to be played when the character activates, not after you see what they're going to do. But because I didn't give him the opportunity to play it, the right thing to do is to let him play it.
Sorry, I
All
was
right.
trying to speak up.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I appreciate that. So I could go back to where I started and maybe change what I was going to do. Maybe I will, because since it is played when I activate, that means I'm still back here. I don't know that there's anything else I really have to do.
Well, you're still the director, right?
I am still the
You're not
director.
going to get it.
Yeah.
So you can still shoot him. Next
Well, not
turn.
yeah,
No,
not this turn.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same move. I'll go ahead and do my move and go over there, and I just won't be able to shoot when I get over there.
You
I
throwing
don't-
Diaz over there too?
I think I might.
Yeah.
I think I will put Diaz over there as well.
How far can he go?
He could go 6 inches. I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna activate him. I'm gonna ask you if you have any cards you'd like to play.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'm going to move Diaz 6 inches in the direction of my boss. And when he gets there, he's going to place a burst
Ooh.
up to 12 inches away. And he's going to place the burst directly between your 2 characters over there and catch both
Does he
of
still get
them.
to do that even though line of sight is limited?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because it's within the line of sight is limited to 12
Okay,
inches, which
alright.
is
I just want
what
to make
he's
sure.
doing.
That's what we were.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for double checking that. Yeah. Bessie was asking about the line of sight. And since a burst can't be placed over 12 inches, then so he tosses his burst over here, boom, and it goes off. It'll catch both of his characters. And all it does is a peril. Remember, when a peril affects multiple characters simultaneously, you only draw 1 peril. So this is for both of them, and it's only 1 with finesse or might. Might or finesse. War Shock has 3 die 8, and she could choose to dodge it. No real reason. Might as well use her finesse.
Yep.
And the boss has 3 die 10. So highly unlikely that either of them are going to be affected by this. So here is for War Shocks. Got the 1 success you needed. Here is for Uko. And he got the 2 successes. So neither of them are affected by the little pop over there. And that means we
Shuffle.
we move the folks, huh?
Yep.
Okay. There are still 3 on the table, so they will not get a new one. We'll move the one that's over there by the temple. Shouldn't have rolled that there, but anyway, she only moves an inch towards you. Not a big deal. And then the one that's over here, 7 inches towards the center of the table.
Ooh.
That is not a great move. 7 inches puts her right here.
Does that put her in?
Right in some range to do the Federation some fun.
Yeah. I don't think she's going to hurt really anybody. No, she is. She is within 3 inches of Drake. She's been hunting him.
Those pants, man.
I know. It's his pants. That ends the turn. Starting turn 6.
You're still the director?
I am still the director.
You got an unseen peril.
Unseen peril.
Charlie got a distraction.
Charlie, you got a distraction.
I'm always distracted.
I know. What am I going to do here, Sweetless?
Let's move the camera over so we can kind of get a better view.
Oh, okay. Well, it's hard from there because
I know.
it's either going to be somebody's not going to get in camera screen time. Someone's not going to get good screen time. But the most important is that Drake demands, it's in his contract. He's got to have more screen time than everybody else. So
Well, he's the one that's good at rolling on the ground and standing up and looking.
I could move over here and attempt the search, but I have to take that away because there's already a plot point within 6 inches of this search marker, so I cannot search.
Right.
If I could somehow stumble and force her off of that plot point, then
Do you have to
then
send
I
that?
could get it. But he's the one that's holding the stumble card right now. See, he has the stumble card in his hand. If I had that, I would actually have a chance to knock her off of that plot point and sneak over there and grab it out from under him. But I don't have anything to use to try and get him off of it. So all I can really do is just try to ensure that he's not able to get it.
Yeah.
So that's my best bet, is just to be a spoiler, except that she moved away from this search area. So I could. It's a 1 in a million chance, but I'm going to go for it. Diaz is going to activate. Diaz
Here
is
we
going
go.
in.
Here we go. Big
Diaz
mouth
activates.
Diaz.
He's going to move this away, and he's
He-
going to attempt
Search.
to search.
Two
He's
with
looking
Vanessa
for a
Cunning.
promotion.
All right. Well, he can't do those. He doesn't have what it takes. Diaz does not have 2 dice in any of those, so he's not going to be able to do that, and it's just automatically failed.
Oh,
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but big mouth.
I know. He's trying. He says, I left something over here in this hut.
Oh, I have.
Was that a flash?
I couldn't tell. It's slightly behind us, so.
Yeah, it's always slightly behind us. I guess the only way that I can prevent that plot point from being captured
stand on
is
it.
to go stand on it. But he's got that darn stumble in his hand. And he's got a sucker punch.
Make him use them.
All right. That's all I can do.
You're the Federation.
I'm gonna try and stop him from
You're gonna
getting
let some
his
Klingons get
extra
that?
character. So that's what I'm gonna do. Standing back and shooting isn't gonna get the job done. So
No,
I'm gonna
sir.
have to play to her strength and my weakness. But I'm doing it for the
so as you're
Federation.
activating, I'm going to play the distraction first.
Okay. And then I'll move into contact with you. So I am distracted. And then I'm going to move into contact with you and the plot point. And for the purposes of the fight, as the attacker, I'm going to choose to dodge.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be rolling 4 die 10.
And that's War Shocks, correct?
Yes. 4 shocks.
I'm
All you
gonna
have
play-
to do is land 1 hit on me, and you're going to be able to play that stumble.
Okay.
You could brawl with 4 die 8,
And
you
sucker
could-
punch.
and you have a sucker punch.
Which I was
you
going to
could-
play to add an additional one.
Uh-huh. So that'll get you up to 5.
That's 5 die 8.
Uh-huh. And you have the quick strike ability. So she could use her bat'leth, spinning it, jabbing it.
I think I called the baklava.
The baklava. She could use her baklava. And
Oh, maybe
And
it's balaclava.
balaclava. So instead of rolling 5d8, you could roll 7d6.
Wow. I think I'm good enough with 5d8.
All right.
I think that's a good enough.
All right. I only have 4 die
Bonus.
10 and a sidestep. I'm going to add my sidestep in and get that 5th d10. And that's it. So here we go. 5d10 versus your 5d8. I'm going to go ahead and roll your 5d8 first, because those are the ones that really matter. And you got, no successes.
You got 4.
3. 2 sevens.
Oh,
2 sevens and a 6. So that's going to be pretty hard to dodge. Remember, I've got to dodge those with equal or higher. And I did not. I stopped the 7.
You stopped.
I stopped the other
6.
7 with a 9, and I stopped that 6 down there with a
What are you gonna call that one?
an 8, an 8.
This is called. You know how they have girl math? This is called tips math.
Okay, so this is actually a 6, and this is actually a 5. So I can stop that 6, but look, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to
7
stop that
gets
other
through,
7.
baby.
That 7 gets through, and I cannot stop it. That means I take the hit. I'll have to roll a 1 dice health check, and
I can play my stumble, yes.
you can play your stumble. So I passed the health check, so I was not damaged, but you're going to knock me back an X inches. Remember when it says X, you're going to draw a card and look at the bottom number. So 1 inch in a random direction.
When I really want a 3.
Okay. I know. You really wanted a 3, but it's enough to move me away from you. I move an inch off away from the plot point and move over here. All right. Well, that was my one chance to try and distract you and keep you from getting that new crewman over there.
All right.
And I have activated both of my characters, so it is your go, sir. Give me a camera.
And Warshock can.
Warshock could attempt the plot point,
Yeah, he's
or
got 2 chances.
yeah, you got 2 characters over there. Both of them could try it.
Well, but we're on the last turn, so if she doesn't get it, he can't go pick up the. Oh no, this
No,
is
that's
I'm
the
sorry.
character. This
I'm
is
sorry,
the
I was
character. There's
thinking
somebody
we were-
lurking in the bushes.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking we were searching. I'm sorry.
No, you're not searching.
yeah.
You're
So,
trying
Yeah, we
to.
got it.
We'll have Warshocks go ahead and do the peril.
Okay, so Warshocks activates. Let me see if I have anything for
Oh, yeah, the
her.
unseen.
I do have an unseen peril.
I'll play it. Well,
Dirty pool.
I don't think she could do it. I'm going to hold on to my unseen peril. She's got to blow this.
Okay.
Here's her peril.
blasphemy. I hope she gets
1
it now.
with finesse or cunning. She's got finesse of 3. Sorry. Yeah, 3 die 8.
Yeah.
3 die. Why do you keep throwing the dice on the floor?
Because you keep saying the girls can't do
3
it.
die 8. All right. You only need 1 of these to get past the peril. Checking cards. Disarm, sucker punch, stumble, trip, dip. Okay, here we go.
Blip, blip, blip.
And you got the 1
just
success
barely.
that you needed.
Notice
The
he didn't
1
He didn't
success.
shake that one very hard.
With his dice, even.
I know. I'll use this one on this
All
one.
right, ready? 1 with might or finesse.
1 with might or finesse. She has 3 die 8 in finesse. Here it is. Here's the roll for all the marbles in Marble Land.
Marbles.
Not a single.
You got 2.
Oh.
Woo!
What is it? Kaplak.
Eat them. Eat it. Put it in there. Some of these.
Good
some
on
of
you.
those.
Wait, yeah, great. Yeah, good on you. Yeah.
I'm sorry about.
Yeah, really good for you.
And it wasn't even the big guy that did that one.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, you still had
Oh,
your.
she's not going to pass it. I don't need to do that on secret. This is why you should listen.
So we'll go ahead and determine who it is that it was. Sonos, Grok, or Zen. Sonos is 1, 2. So Zen.
Oh, Zen.
Zen is out there. So that's your.
Woo, woo, woo.
All right. Zen is in play, and that ends the game.
Yay!
Yay!
Yo, Charlie!
That was a
So
lot of
the
fun.
Klingons definitely won that scenario. Klingons weren't able to gather up all of their characters, but they at least did better than the Federation. Poor Drake was only able to find Diaz out of all of his characters. Yeah. So
Yeah, it was a good cliffhanger. And again, like you said, there's next to no combat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Just
makes
a
the
little
game really
bit right
fun.
there at the very end. More as a spoiler than anything
Yeah,
else.
just a-
More as sour grapes trying to get in there and ah, ah,
Klingons' favorite food,
Uko!
sour grapes.
Uko! Lots of fun. Boys and girls, if you'd like to get on here and play with me like Charlie did today, we'd love you to come on here and play. It doesn't matter if you've played 100 games or 0. Get on here, send us an email or a Facebook message and say, hey, I want to do that too.
Come play with
You
me.
won't actually be signed up until the... Somebody's calling again.
Oh my god. Is it spam?
No.
Oh. It's not showing up. Oh, because it's the other camera. That's why.
Hey, bro. It's Dad. Oh, he's calling about Dad. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Well, when we get off this, you need to call him back.
Yep. Okay. Um.
Yeah, somebody is calling to play a game right now because we're so awesome.
Someone is calling to play, or you just give us a call. Clyde Dashing is on here. Damian Larson is
I
on
will
here.
say this: don't call. Give us a text.
Don't call because I won't answer.
Because no one
You
answers.
see the example of
Um,
yeah. Sean Schwartz was on here. Awesome. Enter Star Trek fight music. Dun 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 dun. dun. Wait.
No.
Oh my! We've already offended people with baklava and balaclava.
Balaclava.
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself in trouble with that.
Baklava.
Now those were all in good fun. His was probably not, but mine was all in good.
What? What?
Your musical stylings.
No. Get subscribed to our little channel. You don't want to miss this. We're going to play probably 3 or 4 of these Star Trek inspired games over the next few weeks. And it is so much fun to get miniatures that are dusty in the closet and say, you know what? I could play Pulp Alley with those. I could pull out Star Wars miniatures. I could pull out Dark Age miniatures or Ancients or whatever you want to play. It's like you could do that, and you could even switch from week to week. You could do a Doctor Who inspired game, and even have time travel. Where you move between these different time periods, and
absolutely.
have a lot of fun with that, and go to alien worlds and things. So we really should have a campaign book just built for that.
Absolutely.
But you don't just have to play in the 1930s. Pulp Alley was really designed for the breadth and the depth of the pulp genre, which is those old pulp magazines that included sci-fi and horror and jungle adventures and all kinds of stuff. So it's not just for playing in the 1930s. We see it as westerns and war tales and all kinds of stuff. Victorian sci-fi. So
And our group up here in Traverse City, Michigan, we've done just about all of those themes.
yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. All right. Well, we have a luncheon appointment that we have to get to. A big thank you to everybody for coming on here and joining us today. We really do appreciate you. We have an awesome, awesome pulp gaming community. And there's so much that we can do with this game.
Yeah.
We really, really enjoy it. So get signed up to play with us. River World. That would be fun. Dennis Cross.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, very cool.
Bye,
All right.
everybody.
All right, Charlie, hold on just a second. Let me get this closed out. Play us out of here, Bessie.
I don't know what song that was.
I don't know.